So what you're about to see is a video that I recorded a couple days ago, and I just wanted to throw this in here real quick. So today my sister got into a car accident and their truck flipped. So it was her and her husband. Thank God my niece was not in the car with them, but they're okay, which is awesome because I don't know what I would do if anything happened to her, but when they got hit and the truck, went and flipped, it hit a pedestrian and that person did not make it. And so the point of that me bringing that up is you just never know when you're going to die. I say this in this video, you just never know. It could be today. And you could just go outside, be walking around, and you could walk right into your death. You just never know. And it's hard to think about death all the time because that's just not how we're wired. We don't just think about death all the time, but it's something to just think about every so often. Like, it's coming. And the problem is you just never know when it's going to come. Could be a couple days, could be a month, could be a couple months, could be years, decades even. You just don't know. At any point, it just can be gone, just like that. Just something to think about, I suppose. Alright, let's get into the video. If I died tomorrow, that would suck. That would really, really suck. I would have failed all my goals that I had set out to do. If I die tomorrow, there wouldn't be much of a hit. And what I mean by that is I'd be mourned for probably a week and then I'd be gone after that and forgotten. And that's excluding my family, of course, but I kind of want to be remembered for generations, and I want to be remembered after my death, and I want my name to live on. And if I died tomorrow, well, that probably wouldn't happen. But a lot of people die unexpectedly, and now they'll never have the chance to fulfill their purpose in life. I still have that chance. And this is going to be what I will regret if I die tomorrow. If I die tomorrow, I would regret sitting at home all the time. I am working and I am learning about real estate a lot about real estate, and it just takes a lot of time, but sitting at home all the time, I mean, it would be for nothing, especially when I had my ex and I could have, went out and about and had fun and do all that stuff, but I decided to stay home instead and work on my craft. That's something I would regret only if I did die tomorrow. Obviously, not being able to help the world become a better place would actually be a big regret of mine. Not being able to help others, or at least just change the world slightly and know that the world has been left off better than it was if I wasn't here at all. Not being able to give my mom a better life. So I grew up living paycheck to paycheck. My mom, since I was in the 5th grade, has been taking care of 5 children ever since then. And so she did a lot and sacrificed a lot for that to happen and for us to have a decent life. And I want to return that favor for her. And I want to buy her nice things, buy her a nice house, move her closer to me and my sister, and do all that stuff for her. And I know she's not really happy in her job right now, and I know she's kind of still going through a rough time, and so I know helping her a lot would make me definitely happy. And my biggest regret would be not experiencing life to the fullest. That includes traveling. I went to Nicaragua for a couple weeks. I've said this many times in my videos. I was planning on traveling the world for over a year or up to a year, but I decided that I just didn't want to do that because I was just by myself and it sucked. And I didn't really enjoy it for the 2 weeks that I was gone. So I came back and I decided that I wanted to pursue different paths, and that's what's kind of led me here today. But I'd still like to travel in the future. I would love to still go out and explore the world and see what the world offers and stuff. I want to see all that cool stuff, and I think that'd be a great life if I just do that stuff and enjoy life. Meeting new people. So right now I don't really have any friends. And as much as I say that all the time and as much as it's true, I really don't. I have my roommate and we're friends. We're best friends. We've been best friends since we were in preschool, which is before kindergarten, which is before first grade, which is before first year for, I think that's what it's called in Europe or anything or anyway. But yeah, even after I become successful, I still believe that me and him will still be good friends. But right now, we don't really talk that much. We barely talk at all, really. And it's no fault of either one of us, I guess. It's just we're kind of doing our own separate paths, and he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. Even though we live together, we see each other all the time. We don't even speak, which is not because we hate each other, because I know we don't. But yeah, we're just on different paths. And so without him, I don't have anyone really in here in Lincoln. So yeah, I'm kind of on my own with that. And meeting new people is definitely something I want to do in the future. Meeting loads of people and having lots of friends and getting to know the world. This kind of falls in the category of traveling, but just I don't know, there's so many beautiful places out there that I just want to see in person. I've seen so many pictures and stuff, but I know firsthand that nothing beats pictures or nothing beats the real life. I just want to experience that with someone else. And this would probably be one of my biggest regrets, right up there with not being able to help the world the way I always envisioned myself doing. And that would be having more crappy days than good. Right now, I feel like this would be the bad times, and then in the future would be good times. That's how I see my future holding, and that's how I see these times going. Obviously, with this being the bad time, I'm having way more crappy days than I do good. I rarely have good days. Not to say that I'm sad or depressed on those days that I have bad days. It's not as good as I know a good day could be, because it wouldn't be my perfect day. And I want to say this real quick. I am thankful for everything right now. Like, I'm thankful for not being in debt. I'm thankful that I'm able to walk. I'm thankful that I have 2 arms. I'm thankful for all that kind of stuff, because I know that I do have it better off than a lot of people. And yes, a lot of people have it better off than I do, but knowing that I have it better off than others, I try to internalize that and be like, you don't really have much to complain about. You're in a good position, and I am in a good position, but it's still hard. It's still hard, and I can't deny that fact. I still feel like it's still crappy. And yeah, and if I died tomorrow, I wouldn't have that chance to have those good times that I see myself having. The good times of helping others. A perfect day would be helping someone, just changing one life would be a perfect day. And then I could have another perfect day changing another life and another life, all that stuff. Being able to travel, being able not to worry about money. And that's one big worry about my life right now. And I want to be able to look back on these days and just be thankful for what I've been through and just be so happy. And I can see it so clearly. Like, I can see that myself in the future so clearly right now. And if I die before that happens, that would really suck. And yeah, those are my biggest regrets, or those would be my biggest regrets in life if I did not end up living to be 80, 90, 100 or whatever. Because I can see my future. It's so clear to me, and I know it will happen, and I know I'll have those good days, just a matter of when. But there's always that possibility of something catastrophic happening. Yeah, so I'm aware of that. So if I die tomorrow, well, hopefully this video will be up and you'll be able to see it. And then you'll know exactly what my regrets are. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.